Hello everyone, welcome back into another episode of Last Protagonist Plays L.A. Noire. I hope you guys are doing well as always. On yesterday's episode, I don't remember what I did, so bear with me here while I try to collect my bearings. So, replayed a lot of the one mission that I screwed up. Then we did the Gilded Butterfly, and I screwed that up. I was thinking about redoing it, but then it's a new day and I kind of don't care anymore, so I'm just going to resume. Unless I got 2 stars. I think I've... Okay, never mind. I'm going to redo the Golden Butterfly. We did the Red Lipstick Murder and got 3 stars at that. Which... Anyway. As next, nice to see you again. How's it going? The butler did it? I'll keep that in mind. What did he do it with and where? That's the question. Tried to replay this last night and I still screwed it up. So I can't wait to do worse this time around. But yeah, it seems like... Oh, okay, yeah. So there's a series of murders which might be done by a serial killer, and we've been off on each track, which I'm a little bit annoyed by because we had a plethora of evidence that we haven't really gone through with each case, and we've just been kind of stopping at the surface level when it's been convenient for a lot of the
Galloway.
how do we say
Got
it?
it, Skipper.
Pinning the case on a suspect.
Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
That's right. Without horns, welcome back. We're going to trace
New
that dude
case.
into a tram.
White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
So that's next. The butler did it with the candelabra in the living room to Colonel Mustard. What is he, some kind of commie?
You know the way. You can drive.
My hands are stuck.
Get a deep.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do.
Y'all seem to be standing around. Shouldn't you be working?
Detective, I was first on.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. A family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
How bad is it? Come on, you can tell me.
I wish I was better at identifying trees and stuff. I know a lot of it is just learning about them. But I had a botany class in high school, which is nice, but I don't really use that so much in my daily life, so I've pretty much forgotten everything.
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home, not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
You mind if I examine the body?
Be my guest.
Like, I get not wanting to do your job, but I mean, like...
Look at your mark. It's very...
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Why go through such more work trying to do less work than just doing it right?
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
The stomping angle in the Henry case, was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story. Find anything interesting?
Next, is it you, or do sudden temperature changes always give a headache? 90 yesterday, 60 today? I don't think that gives me a headache. Maybe I'll need to pay more attention to that.
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by R&I?
Back in a second.
Another day, another dollar.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
Officer Gonzalez, badge 994. Victim a white female Jane Doe on Hill Street. Possible ID of...
Trying to remember if there's
Another
anything
day,
else.
another dollar.
Don't think so. Hey, Vic, nice to see you again.
Reported by who?
Hey, Robbie, nice to see you. Okay, where'd our partner go? Did he already leave? There he is.
Take a close look at the victim, Phelps. If we know her story, we can narrow down our list of suspects.
Thought I did. Did I look at the watch? I think I did. Oh,
This
the
mark?
ring.
Cut on a finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
No, I know what you meant. Ass next with the barometer and whatnot.
Detectives, R&I says a Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Just grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
So hey, what's going on over there?
Y'all seem
This
to
is
be
a crime
standing
scene.
around.
All of you move
Shouldn't you be
along.
working?
If you were twice as smart.
Show's
you're still
over.
stupid.
Keep moving, all of you.
I know a lot of people who've had surgery or other injuries also feel when the weather changes in their bones and stuff. It's pretty interesting to me.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
There still might be some play in the boyfriend angle.
I thought... Thank you.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit nice.
Work boots. Size 8s.
My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay?
Hey, Stella, nice to see you again. Vic, you've had a couple of surgeries and you don't have weather
Elven
detecting
wristwatch.
superpowers.
Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Apparently not the right ones. Ask next, apparently some people do, yeah. Robbie, you've been playing the Lego Batman game? How is that?
No sign of a wedding ring.
The Lego games have always looked fun to me, but I've never really played them. I played a tiny bit with my cousin once. That's about it. You hear it falls to pieces at points, is that right? Shame they couldn't keep it together, huh? Thought Lego was known for their quality. Don't think there's anything else in this room. Just like the violin. Nothing in the kitchen, right? Yeah. Let's try again.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead.
Wait. Did Stella say something that I missed? I don't see it in my chat. Oh, Stella's doing terrible, I see. Okay. Massive temperature swings mess your sleep up more than it is by itself. It's funny because Astanex was just asking about whether or not the temperature changes mess with people. Does it mess with your sleep just because you get too hot and too cold, respectively? Because that can definitely happen to me. So try to pay attention to that and be vigilant about whether or not I use a comforter or just I use sheets. Because I've got the dogs with me and they heat me up as well.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. Mommy always wore her golden butterfly.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon, I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
Was I supposed to doubt this one?
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
True.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. They had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
So Stella, you're sensitive to pressure changes. Fict is as well. You stay in the mountains. Stella, your ears always pop while driving down some of the steeper mountains, and you live in not that steep or high mountains land. So this is a bit of a related question, but not really relevant to anything. Can you guys in chat make your earlobes pop, or like the inner eardrum? Can you pop that? Because apparently that's a genetic thing where if you have the certain muscles, you can do it. I don't know if people need to practice it to be aware of it, and it's like, how do you explain to somebody how to do
Please,
it?
if that's all, please just leave.
But I'm able to do that. I can also make my ears wiggle, but not like alpha in the Little Rascals. It's just like I can make my whole ear move, not like actually wiggle. Thick you can, without horns you can't. I think being able to pop your inner eardrum helps with the pressure and stuff.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
How do I open my log? Oh, I just pressed pause. Okay. So we know he's lying because of the alibi. That's right.
You should come clean if you're having an affair or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Stella, you don't think you can? For me, it's like, even without moving my jaw, I can like click my eardrums. It just sounds almost like clicking a pen, essentially. Without horns, gum helped when you were a kid.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
I think this one threw me off because I said doubt, but it was truth. Or maybe, I don't know. I'm going to look it up. What's this one called? Noire, golden butterfly. So this one is doubt. Okay. So you do the thing where you plug your nose and act like you're going to breathe out, but it just puts a bunch of air pressure in your head to fix it. I don't know how well that really works. I don't like that pressure differential. This works more for getting water in your ears, so maybe it's not good for air, but one thing that I found to be really good for that is to tilt your head that has like the earlobe blocked off toward the floor, and then you just like either hop ever so slightly up and down or like skip a bit, and then the water will come out a bit naturally. I'm assuming if it works with water, it's probably good with air as well.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose?
Oh, maybe
Now
I
is
had
not
this
the
right
time
the
for you to
first
be pushing
time,
me,
and I
mister.
just thought it
Your
was
daughter
an L.
said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Mueller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Mueller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We got Mr. Meow Laser. Welcome in. How's it going?
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
One, we need to break his alibi. Check.
Yeah, we're doing the mission over again because I got a 2-star.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
So a bit of a funny thing over the past couple days playing L.A. Noire. I'd only ever seen Rao
Don't let him get away.
Okay, but
spelled.
no shooting. We
I
need
have
this
never
guy to
really
make the
heard it
case.
used in conversation like this. So I always assumed it was Ro. You can get him. You can get him. And I had the epiphany when she said Rao again last night. That might be where the term rowdy comes from. I was like, oh my god.
Check in the incinerator, Phelps. I'll hold our stupid friend here.
What size, really? Masculinity really always is in crisis? I mean, that's always, maybe not always, but that's been a long thought stereotype.
Good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle.
Row is in like
You
in
have
a
family?
row.
Grandparents? Aunts or uncles?
Line them up in a row
But she lives in
versus Rao.
Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
Stella, you've never heard it before? Oh, really?
We ought to
I've
get
definitely
some
seen it in
uniforms down here,
print.
Clean up. Take care of the kid. Galloway, Homicide Division. Badge number
Cole Phelps, badge
564.
1247.
Go ahead, Detective Unit.
Can we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130
I need an
North
address on a
Bonnie
Belmont
Bray Street?
High School.
Send someone
Checking
down
for
to
you,
Juvenile Hall
Detective.
to look after a young lady.
Roger, High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks.
Stella, if you heard it, it went straight out of your brain.
Phelps said the coroner has a report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio?
Can you drive to this one?
Want another commendation?
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Probably because it sounds silly. I always interpreted it as Row. Rao sounds a little bit sillier indeed, but if it's Rao as in rowdy, it would make sense. Rowdy Rod Piper, you know.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want
Oh,
the
the foot
details now.
size thing.
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
If it makes you feel any better, foot size is a big thing for Chinese girls. They used to bind women's feet to make them appear smaller. I had a friend who is half Chinese.
What are the normal uses
Technically
for that
still
kind of
is
rope?
half Chinese, really.
On boats,
And she went
mooring lines.
to
Correct.
China with her
Although Ray
family when she
says
was in
that they're
high school.
sometimes used as
Apparently
bell
she
ropes
got
in
made
churches.
fun of for having big feet, which is just kind of mind-blowing.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
See, I feel like they should have made a much bigger detail or much bigger fuss over that detail, because that is straight up abnormal behavior. Especially as, like, in the context of murders. Like, you know, murder isn't exactly normal behavior either. But yeah. The other stuff is way too consistent with the other crimes.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe registered to Mrs. Hugo Muller has been found in the parking lot adjoining Belmont High School and playing fields. Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Thanks, ma'am.
So this pretty much only glows when something important's going on with it, which I figured out yesterday.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
It's just got more surface area to kick you with, Grandma. My Grandma, what big feet you have. Row is British slang from the 1700s, stemming from rouse, rousal. Ah, okay, that makes sense.
You're behind the wheel.
Imagine seeing a public phone.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
It used to be a thing. In fact, they used to have a... I guess it's not a sitcom. Is it more of a drama? They used to have television shows based on the availability and inconspicuousness of going into telephone booths.
This is the car?
Comics, too.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here.
People
What
used
time
to
did you see the
change
person
in
park the
telephone
car?
booths.
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
And this was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here last night before the dance.
Is he violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes. There's the son of a bitch now. Hey, you!
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Payphones used to be everywhere. Don't see them much anymore. They were fun to vandalize.
Shoot the creep!
You can catch him. He's slowing down.
What's your name? You're under arrest, Eli. You are in very deep trouble.
Stella, you're surprised
Why
some
bother
rando
with
didn't
the
take that guy
paperwork,
out?
Eli? I'm going to take out my gun, and I'm going to count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
With all the running I do, you'd think the police would have far looser clothes, better for running. To be fair, we are supposed to play the role of a detective, and chasing people down is more like a beat cop duty.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Oh, I'm like, what do you
All
mean?
right.
I pressed the
Search
wrong
the
button.
car for physical evidence.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Lady told us to shoot him. Really does show it's in America? Hell yeah. Brother.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living. Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
A little bit surprised he doesn't say that the rope matches what we saw in the office.
His mother would be proud of him.
Yeah, I don't remember if I joked that people used to stuff themselves into telephone booths as well, but apparently that was a thing for a while.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thank you.
Brother, I held it.
You can drive.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him.
Check out that old-timey poppin'. Holy crap.
Better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest.
So
Are they ready?
Moeller's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
So the chief had small talk that I always accidentally walked over every time. Or not?
Boys, you've really come through this time, haven't you?
Okay.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
His damn face. What has this dude been in? It bothers me. All right, I want to look up what he says. What? Oh, that's a Muller. Okay, Rooney. Motive is doubt. That's what I was going to pick. Access to rope is truth. Everything else is doubt. We're cheating, y'all. Hey, Chadwick, welcome back in, sir. How's it going?
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things, and you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I've had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
And then this one's truth.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer Magay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. You tie a hitch and braid, it stays tied.
Charge suspect or leave interrogation. Ooh. This is different. Okay. Do we charge him or do we leave him? I mean, the husband's alibi isn't very good either. Murderers do often return to the scene of the crime, but he wasn't at the last one. I don't think it's him, honestly. Like, it just bothers me that we never look at this dude's shoe size. We never test the blood on the shoes of Hugo. But Hugo lies to us all the damn time. I was going to say, he sees somebody change and put the coveralls in the trunk. But then I was like, oh, well, I guess if the killer did it, he would also know that, so... That doesn't necessarily exonerate this dude either. But we also don't have the other bits of jewelry. Neither does Hugo. So I know, like, none of them do it. And this is a serial killer on the loose at this point. Which bothers me that Cole is so short-sighted. I can imagine him getting, like, pushed into that role due to Galloway and the Chief. But sometimes life ain't so pretty and clean. Sally, you're surprised he didn't get taken out in Gen Pop? I think that's what the cops are trying to have happen eventually.
You're as good as done, Mr. Rooney. All it will take now is some paperwork.
I said, leave.
For my money, Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
You think those Vice boys get any on the side?
As next, the pups are still doing all healthy. That's good
Here's
to
where
hear.
we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Let's go with disposal of evidence.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
I think that one's true, isn't it? Let me look. I think I chose that the first time because he was like looking around all crazy like. So truth, lie, don't lie. Whoops.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Like we could check that info out. Access to tire iron.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
The bloody tire iron. Why does it have us look up? It doesn't really do anything, right? Yeah. Seems pretty composed for this, so I don't really think this helps.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
Uh-oh.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Oof, got him there. Wish I knew that info. Victim's vehicle recovered. He lies, and then we'll get the overalls. And then the last one is doubt.
So I'm free to leave. You believe my story.
Okay.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
See, that's not too different from the truth thing that he gave us.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM.
Oh, they
found
were
in
green?
the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the Army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the Army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Do I get to choose between the both of them? The other ones are green. I could imagine it being the other dude. HM Hennessy Marina. Like, I kind of want to leave and just, like, take a moment to review the evidence that we haven't had access to yet. I think I'm gonna try to do that, so I want to look it up before I have to redo this entire damn mission. In case... whatever. All right. It doesn't really say, so I'm going to leave and charge Rooney. Because the sex thing makes more sense if he's... I don't know. I don't think either of them did it, really.
This guy must have escaped the loony bin.
Need a drink.
So what next?
I got the jitters again.
He was in the bathtub.
Too bad I can't call the
He'd taken one
coroner.
of his fingers.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back if I stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
I wonder why they're not like, how come you didn't think it was the dude? Correctly branch every question in every interview in a single story. I cheated by replaying it a zillion times. I missed a clue. Eli Rooney can expect a warm welcome from Captain Donnelly and the district attorney. Valorous. Did they just teach you the best ways to ground somebody in the army or something? It depends on your unit and your MOS, essentially. But with them being more war and infantry oriented back in the day, that might have been a pretty common thing that they taught, but I can't speak to that specifically. But at least with the Marines, like, they have a bit more of a heavy emphasis on close quarters combat and whatnot. Because every Marine is a rifleman and is taught basic MCMAP, Marine Corps Martial Arts Program. But of course, that's a lot newer than what's going on in this game. If he was actually Boy Scout, they'd probably teach how to kill quietly, and the Boy Scouts didn't realize they were so cutthroat. Alright, let's go back to the main mission. Resume.
Phelps, we captured 2 regular army.
Lieutenant!
Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen? You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There's no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
なた方の階層と名前を名乗ってください。第44大部隊所属兵だ。Kisama, nane-sama da to. Umutarunda.
See that, boys? He slapped that.
Oh, you tried to say
trap right upside
Kisama,
the head.
okay.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the U.S. because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Boy Scouts are known for their ruthlessness. You might be right there. Yeah, so Phelps asks them for their names and like their units or something like that. Silk stocking murder.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Hey, Mortis,
Yeah,
how's it going?
my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Bro, every time they're in a damn diner, I'm like, oh, it sounds so good. I'm like, I'm not even hungry. It's just the vibes are impeccable. Give me some of that cigarette flavored coffee and some buttered toast, baby. I'm like, how do I drive? Duh. Crime scene. Okay. Let me get rid of this bot. You can tell Twitch must be more strict with them now if they're using special characters to advertise it. Wish I could completely rid it of my screen. Mortis, your battery got way more emotional than you thought about the Destiny news, but you've collected yourself. Did you see the last thing? I'm assuming you saw the last thing I pinged you about, that apparently Sony's killing Bungo now? It doesn't surprise me. I am actually really sad about that. A part of me was still looking forward to the potential of there being a Destiny 3 one day and me being able to be a light guard in Hive. But, you know. Hey, Sprayed YT, welcome in. How you doing? You can stream this? Has so much nudity? I mean, I'm streaming it. I'm getting demonetized every episode, but I kind of stream for the love of the game than, like, profits and stuff, because, I mean, it's not like my audience is very big anyway. So, yeah, you can stream pretty much whatever. I'm assuming that the YouTube categorization system solves a lot of that, but, yeah. Like, if you couldn't stream this, I would almost assume that they would be like, oh yeah, you can't stream this game, but it's not like pornographic. So I don't think there's really a problem with this unless there's more pornographic scenes that I just haven't encountered yet. Makes sense. Bungie's been draining Sony's wallet since they bought them. Totally calculated.
You're behind the wheel.
What is the title of the day?
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah, it means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
Marathon doing that well? I've not been keeping up with it, but I've never been interested in it.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
That dude is bow-legged like a mug.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Crothers, Pinker.
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Kiss the blood, BD.
Oh, what were the other letters? T-E something. Don't remember the first two. Bro, I was going for the face. Keep stealing the jewelry.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger.
It's like
No
the
skin
glove.
under the fingernails.
Let me fix that. Mortis, no official outlets say Bungie is going? Okay. Thank you.
The lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered.
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
The lipstick thing. But the fact that 4 murders would occur by 4 different small-footed men? Not even just small-footed, but all having the same size. Ain't no goozen. Translators, no.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
Goozen means keikaku. Now, goozen actually means coincidence.
Just when I think I've seen it all.
Doubt there's anything in this, but may as well look. The Smallfoot Gang, that's right, Stella. Mortis, you look at official news sites when rumors like that happen? Okay. So it's just all a rumor for now. Nothing like Jason Schreier or anything. So I was trying to figure out if it was legit, but I didn't have enough time. Hello, girl.
May as well follow the trail.
Ow. The low device achievement, yeah.
Phelps, you'll want to come and take a look at this.
Holy crap, Galloway's doing something. Good for him. Is this a bedpan? Oh, it's a hat.
Antonia. Huh. Same as the library card.
Antonia Hill.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
House keys strung up like bait on a hook.
That's different. There's a new article from Bloomberg. Oh, just another round of layoffs. You got paywalled. No worries, bro. More going this way.
It's got to be a code or a cipher.
253. These look like dice. So we could. There's a couple different ways that this could be read, I suppose. Like, these could just represent numbers at face value. We could use the number that's on the opposite side of the die. So each side of a die matches up to 7. So the opposite of 2 would be 5. The opposite of 5 would be 2. The opposite of 3 would be 4. So we could have 5, 2, 4, 2, 5, 3. And then, yeah, I don't know. I guess even the potentiality that the top number of the die, if those were like laid flat, would be a number worth considering. But because this is a game for the average Joe, I imagine it isn't super crazy like that in terms of a cipher. Oh.
All these cops?
Where are you taking us?
Right?
Brother. I need to keep reminding myself this is like Final Fantasy VII controls, or you just hold one direction for the most part. This is a world tour of a crime scene. Holy crap, man. Pigeons. This is A. Maldonado. By hand?
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us? You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
He clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new M.O. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident.
The trail points up.
So is the guy injured? There's no way you'd have this much blood from the victim. Wouldn't be surprised if he's bleeding out up here. Or blood out up here.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance? Looks as though the killer was decorating with this. Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Think we got them all?
Advice?
Let's check that library card address. See where our dead lady comes from.
Mortis, you've been pleasantly surprised by the Warhammer Survivors demo? it being 2 games and one explains why it's been in development for so long. I think it's going to be a higher price due to that. They give each enemy faction in the demo different mechanics. Far more than Vampire Survivors reskin. Nice.
Right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting those.
I'm sure.
Antonia's residence, 1:11 p.m. $35 a room. Yo, millennials in chat, calm the anger. I feel it myself.
Wait just a moment.
That's less than a hog.
I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
We didn't stop to wipe our feet. I should have looked around.
Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Antonia was so innocent, detective. Catch this killer.
Can't tell if she sounds insincere or if it's just like a not good voice actress. Or if this lady is the murderer. Hopping up on rooftops and crap.
Any ideas?
We need to search her room, Phelps, see what you left behind. Will you look at that? Someone's turned the place over.
This is an Eldonado, 7 blah blah blah. It's $1 stamp. That's more than a room. Mrs. Antonia Isabel Maldonado, blah blah blah. Writing to inform you your petition to the Superior Court of the State of California has been accepted. Court date. Your husband, Angelo Christopher Maldonado, residing at blah blah blah, has been served. Okay. The real detective work is suspicious or just bad acting?
The smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
It's like part of a fence.
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
Probably want to check around outside, but before that... She's got the
charm
ring.
bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
There they are. I'm like, okay, where are the crucifixes? Don't really have a wrought iron fence.
What now?
The landlady looks like she means business. We'll be wanting her statement.
Okay, so that's just for the weapon. Whatever you call it. Tool. In a manner of speaking.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, Detective. I'll do my best.
Movements of victim.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
I feel like I should say doubt. But, she's really holding on to that face there. Truth.
Come on, Mrs. Lepenti, you must have
Damn
some
it.
idea.
I knew it.
Maybe a movie? Maybe church. She was a very religious girl.
Got it wrong.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
When you say a little on the religious side in the 40s, that means really on the religious side.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Wait, why does she know about that?
You've had a break-in?
No. That can't be true.
Bro, we've seen it.
Your You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no
Economical
idea
with
what
the
you are
truth.
talking about.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
I've said it right from the start. We should come down hard on the husband. Let's check his place out.
Do we even know where his place is? Do we need to call it in? Oh, duh, the papers. Guys, I'm cooked. I totally misread kitchen as nitrogen for a second, and I was like, there's no way, so I had to do a double take. This is where we keep our nitrogen.
You know the way. You can drive.
Oh, they didn't have any small talk? Huh. It's one hell of a misread. Welcome to my life. Maldonado, 121 reference time.
Drove me up to Mulholland and we did some necking.
Wait, what the hell's that first name?
Was in apartment 304.
Hillier. Hillier.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Don't do that. What the hell?
Hey, what the fuck? LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
How do I fight?
I got 100.
Now look, I don't want no trouble, Pete.
What do you think, Joe?
I got nothing to...
Okay, I remember now.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Got him.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
Well, she ain't gonna be your wife for long. Well, she ain't his wife no more, but you know.
Should get the whole place a going over, then talk to the neighbors.
Also, hey, Lugo, welcome in. How you doing tonight? He said the patch notes were interesting. I don't think that they're done patching things. Especially after the last couple expansions.
I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
What are your big takeaways, Lugo? Are your builds safe? Mine was totally killed, but I kind of expected it to be killed. Still a little bit sad, but I'm a little bit angry that certain other things weren't killed as well as they should have been.
Don't think this is anything.
I was kind of afraid that was going to happen. We shall see. Also, one of the things that really annoys me is when they just take existing items and rename them and act like they're not just new items.
Just picked Fruit Market.
Uh-oh.
I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
I have a feeling a bottle or three might go unnoticed with Galloway.
The El Dorado.
Uh-oh.
This will take some explaining.
Why can't I move it? Wait, what about shoe sizes?
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
It's got a bat by the bed.
What do you think?
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
No good. There's nobody here.
Sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD. Were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
But didn't ask anymore? Okay, whatever.
Hello?
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
The hired help at the El Dorado might have seen the broad the night she died. Maybe the regulars, too. We should check it out.
Chadwick, the most canon children playing sound ever. That unironically does always grate me because I've heard it so much. Like it just sticks out like a sore thumb to me. Wonder if we could talk to the downstairs neighbor. Nope. No shiny door handles. That and the Wilhelm scream. And that one sound effect of kids laughing. Because it's got like a really distinctive laugh. Not that it sounds bad, but it's just I've heard it a zillion trillion times.
Out of the way, please.
You know the one I mean?
I got a call
You can
back
drive.
for that Universal Chorus line.
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in. Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in.
KGPL, 11 King, over.
11K, Captain Donnelly and Detective Sergeant Finis Brown urgently request your presence at Central. A new letter has been found.
11K, en route.
Ooh, developments. Lugo got lost in the patch notes, man. Feels bad, man. Central Police Station, 133.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
Ordner says it's going to take at least a week to get an ID.
They weren't even his prints and he still confessed.
Isn't he a cop who won the medal and is solving all the cases?
I saved a whole year for that car!
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all this fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
Is that a thing? Have you changed my
That's the
mind?
message from the Celine Henry case.
Or have changed my mind. You would not give a square deal. FUBD text. BD in text. What were the letters this time around? Doesn't say. Two changed. Do I do 5 after? Well, we'll see. And then 3. Changed you my. Okay. Changed.
I want to make
No.
homicide.
Okay,
I mean, you
that
know
doesn't
you
work.
made it if you got that death.
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
Ill deeds, then be thou damned, beholding good, both infinite as is the universe, and thou in thy self-torturing solitude, an awful image of calm power. Though now thou sittest, let the hour come when thou must appear to be that which thou art internally, and after many a false and fruitless crime, Score and track thy lagging fall through boundless space and time. Ill deeds then be thou damned, beholding good. An awful image of calm power, both infinite as is the universe. Okay, so that doesn't matter. You bet that dude makes a mean collage.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45.
That's why we called you in.
You think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finnis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Lugo, you're hoping... Oh, yeah. Robbie, you have a good night. Lugo, you're hoping to league start a Witch Hunter crossbow, but they nerfed both the Ascendancy and the bolts. Some of the key supports for them were gutted for mapping. So your backup is plants or EDC. Damn, I guess I did not look at that stuff super closely. I mean, I didn't have a ton of time to look at the notes before I went live and dealing with the dogs and all that stuff beforehand and eating. So I was thinking that pretty much crossbows were safe for the most part. What did I see change about them? Frag rounds actually probably got a bit of a buff because having more pellets per shot is better than physical damage if you're doing ice stuff.
What are we waiting for?
And it's also probably better if you're doing riven armor type stacking things with the Rampart Raptor.
Get moving.
Isn't he a cop who won the medal and is solving all the cases?
But I mean, melee looks... Man, martial weapons, they got. The spells look pretty damn good.
I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
Oh, the brother.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right, but she went out and I went out after her and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford Coupe.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you. I wouldn't accept a divorce.
It's kind of what I believe from him as well.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
Uh-oh. Why is everybody in LA a size foot 8 mirror haver? I don't know. Lugo, the leech nerf was big. Indeed. I am really curious to see the state of sustain going into the next patch. Chrono got some love. You played it back in point 2. So with all of the leech and energy shield recharge rate nerfs, I kind of feel like Chrono's been pre-nerfed because their DR node will activate in double tap ES recharge unless there's a mechanic to avoid that. So all Chronos will pretty much have to take Convalescence if they're running Energy Shield, which why wouldn't they? Because where are they on the tree? So at first I was really excited for the Chrono changes, and now I'm a little bit more skeptical. Size 9 and 7 are a myth. Yeah. Still, it is the foot size 8 gang, it's true. Alright. Let's talk about his shirt.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
We can see his face. Can I say that's not true? See, this is... I'm gonna say a lie.
You're lying through your teeth. You killed her and your brother's in on it.
You don't know what you're saying. Why would I do that?
Why can't I just use his damn face as evidence? So I guess I'm gonna have to go with doubt instead.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that? Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
I feel like that one's true.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
I mean, real talk, do we really perceive Angel as quoting... I mean, was it Byron Shelley that wrote Prometheus Unbound, or was it Mary?
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
I'm at a loss.
The hired help at the El Dorado might have seen the broad the night she died.
Is this lost?
Maybe the regulars, too. You should check it out.
I don't have time for this, detective.
Lugo, you're going to make a league start vid for Summoner Witch? Not sure if you want to level the same way in 0.5 or go with EDC. That's kind of one of the things that I wish we had a little bit more info about, and one of the things that I'm not excited about with the patch. I wanted more skills. They didn't necessarily have to be swords, but I'm kind of bored of leveling the ways that I have been already. It doesn't look like they've done enough balance passes to make the leveling experience that much different, unless your shield wall get wrecked, or lightning arrow perhaps. Although lightning arrow still doesn't seem that bad. So maybe the saving grace will be the Kalguran skills and supports, but who knows? Mortis, you believe he's innocent? Oh, I absolutely believe he's innocent. We have like a serial killer here, and all of the notes just do not line up with the ESL.
You're behind
people.
the wheel.
He's a bad person, but you don't think he killed her? It was Percy
You
Shelley.
don't think it's strange that all these murders are happening to girls who've been out drinking?
No.
Oh, the father, right?
A broad drinks, she gets a bit tight, she starts mouthing off. This leads to that, and she ends up in an alleyway. It's a sad story, but this town's seen it play out 1,000 times, Cole.
Why don't you want to see a connection here?
Because there are perfectly good real-life suspects for every one of these murders.
Thanks,
You don't need
Galloway.
to go looking for the monster under the bed.
The funny thing is, I was like, wait, is it Lord Byron Percy Shelley? Or is it... yeah. So, thanks, Aston X. I'll need to look that up. I can't remember. Because I'm super good with names.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
Wait.
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. Oh, what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Is she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Bro, that delivery is so good. Most realistic acting in the game so far.
Sam is taking me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
All right, so he said that there's a temp dude at the bar. There was a temp dude that worked the bar at the second one. Or whatever number it was.
So, how's your tuna fish salad?
Lugo Fax. Seems like it's the same leveling experience up to 85 like the past couple leagues, playing similar ways. You hope the rune spells will be useful. Yeah. Yeah. When I saw the gemling, I actually got excited, but then I remembered it's going to take a while to get quality up anyway. So I'm almost considering just like firing up my standard league gemling and seeing what the changes are before committing, to be honest, or just waiting for the data miners to do their magic. Otherwise, it just might be another comfy leveling experience of either EDC or perma frags for me. Angel Maldonado by hand. Wait, by hand. That was in the pigeon coop as well.
You want a tip? Refill my coffee next time, honey.
Divorce papers. Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was going to show him.
No other hidden info on that. Did all the victims visit the same bar? Not necessarily. But the dude that worked at the agency said he worked multiple bars. But we haven't had a bar as a consistent place in common for everybody. I don't think. Actually, I'm trying to remember the details of the Mueller case. They were arguing about who would pick up the daughter. We might not have heard where the wife was beforehand. Which is, it's kind of nice to not fully remember because in game, like these events are taking place days or weeks or months after
Waiting
each
for
other.
someone?
So it would make sense for Cole to not remember a potential rando temp worker that he talked to once, months prior. Still know if you'll need to use a GCP for gemling quality? Yeah, absolutely, because how else are you going to get it? Well, there is the one node that you get 5% on the passive tree, assuming that's still there. They might have changed that in the patch notes, but I didn't remember seeing it. Let's talk about the movements.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, She was scared, and the drink was for Dutch courage.
Truth.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Dude, I love this NPC. He's awesome.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Say, honey, what time do you get off work?
What about the temp? The temp, he's not the
Want a
only
tip?
one here.
Refill my coffee next time, honey.
I'm dying on the inside.
So, how'd you turn
Ooh, can we
fish
change?
salad?
This is what gets me demonetized.
Ronnie.
It's all good.
You ought to meet Joe's buddy. Nice. Really.
Wait, there's a phone right here, out of order.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
Is that much tracks?
A waitress, can I have another spoon?
Sam is taking me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Lords of the Fallen 2 is coming out in the next few months. Oh, really? That soon?
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal. Just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pig Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexicans love a little slice with their tequila.
We found a crate a lot like the ones you're wheeling there, except it was filled with booze. You know anything about that?
What? No, we deliver all over the place, officer. No telling where the boxes end up. Excuse me, I have to get on with this.
Fine, thanks.
Oh, hell no. No! He's getting away! Run faster, you jerk!
This guy's got a screw loose.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now he sent another.
You know, I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. Have you seen the body? The fucking case just gnaws away at your guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
Yeah, man, that sucks. The real funny part is, like, recognizing actor cameos, although I don't think that dude was as well known back in 2011. But I definitely recognize his face. At first I thought he was the bartender from the other place, but I don't think so, because I would have recognized his face the first time I saw him as being an actor that I've seen before. Anyway. No revealed date. Oh, the should? Oh, no. Then I wouldn't believe that, Mortis. Maybe closer to the holiday season?
What's your read on Maldonado?
I still like him for it. Seriously, that line about the guy at the fruit market making eyes at his woman? Please. We'll get to the market and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
But, yeah, I would imagine that they'd want to do a really big marketing push. Because the first game eventually went on to sell pretty damn well. I think they got 2 million units, or maybe it was 1 million. Definitely over 1 million. I still need to play the 2.0 update. I platinumed the original version, so I haven't really felt much of a desire to go back to it. Although I really enjoyed it, don't get me wrong. But we did get Lords of the Fallen on the PS Plus, so I do have it on the PS5 if I want to stream it from there as well. Twister gear is going to be inflated.
Up there, overlooking the market.
Could have come here from the start and saved ourselves a day's legwork.
Well, the chief stopped us. Handbag was left just up there. Okay. Hard mode's pretty fun. Oh yeah, the hard mode is basically like day patch 1.
Are you working Friday night? We should go out afterwards.
Yeah, Twister gear is definitely going to skyrocket. I'm actually a little bit curious if the way to go with Spirit Walker will be a two-handed mace or something. Aha, he's here. Before doing that, let's look around.
I just don't know how to dance to bebop.
You're playing hard mode and day 1 enemies? Oh, so did they add a hard mode? Maybe that's a little bit different. They added a randomizer, which I think is really cool. Such a big W. Imagine if you had that built into FromSoft games and whatnot. I really like the way that they did status effects in that game with spamming spells. A little bit of a risk and reward.
I got a call back for that.
And just the way that they actually implemented ranged combat features in general was really well thought out. Nothing too crazy here. This place does have a phone. Lugo, you're still waiting to see the martial artist showcase? I know, right? I thought for sure we'd get it before patch note day, but here we are. I wonder if they're still not finalized.
Sir, Wait, you look familiar.
Twins?
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
Don't I know when she left, technically? So... Wait. Trying to remember the sequence of events we were told. She left the apartment and then went to the bar? And he followed her to the bar? Let's go all the way back up. She came in drunk out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. Wait, but they both saw them there? She came from the El Dorado bar, but it's red. Okay, we're going to go with lie.
She was brutally beaten soon after she left the bar. Clem, you sure you didn't drive her somewhere?
What are you suggesting?
I don't think this is gonna work. I haven't seen the vehicle. See, this makes me want to look it up. Ah, man. Let's back out of the dialogue for now.
Looks like I was mistaken.
Can I back out?
Okay, I'll go then if we're done.
Hopefully this doesn't
I got
bone
a
me.
callback for that Universal Chorus line.
Chadwick, you get the feeling from doesn't actually know how to do multiplayer. The feeling. I mean, look at how janky Night Rain is and doesn't even have crossplay. That still really annoys me. I honestly think part of the reason they're going with the Switch 2 is just so they don't have to deal with stuff like that. And it kind of pisses me off. They can't decide how it should work for them. They make one-player games. They kind of have to give people multiplayer, but you don't think they want to, which is why it's so limited. I don't know, because it does seem like a core thing that they want added into their games based off that story that Miyazaki gave about random people just kind of appearing in people's lives and helping them out. So none of the cars dinged. So I guess we could go with doubt because we can't prove it. Because we don't know what the husband said is technically true. So I guess that makes the most sense. I'm going to be so pissed if it's a lie and I have to have told him about something. They don't know how to make multiplayer fit into the experience they want the player to have. I think that they've been slowly iterating on the formula, but in general, I kind of know what you mean. I feel like if they committed a bit more hardcore to it, that they could make something really good.
Hey,
maybe
you got time to stand around, Copper. I don't.
Maybe Duskbloods will end up being that thing. Yeah, I saw that Lugo about changing your resistances. That's a big dub. You're not sure what endgame mechanic you want to focus on first? I think I'm going to be like everybody else and go with Breach first, just because being able to sort out your belt, your amulet, and your rings is going to be huge. You're going to get Breach Catalyst, which could also be used on jewels now.
Maybe you got time to stand around, Copper. I don't.
And Breach is just a really good base mechanic. So Breach makes the most sense to me. They removed the Recombinator, which is bonkers. So that probably really puts a bit of a damper on going Expedition first, which Rabbit will probably rejoice. And then I think Abyss is also really good, but there could be a really good spot for Ritual with the Rune Forger to improve uniques and getting omens. I just have no idea how good it's actually going to be. And then I don't know about the Temple. Like, the Temple feels more super endgame focused, especially since Vertex got killed. So it's really just a series acuity, isn't it? And the Spear also got a really big ailment nerf.
Hey, maybe you got time to stand around, Copper. I don't.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Wait, that was different from when I asked. That one's true.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
Wait, you just told me.
She was brutally beaten soon after she left the bar. Clem, you sure you didn't drive her somewhere?
What are you suggesting?
Well, I guess I can't use his own testimony against him. I'll just use doubt.
You don't ask, you never find out. You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
We recovered some of Mrs. Maldonado's personal items from this area, Clem. The last item we found overlooked this place. I think you're lying, and if you want our help, you better come clean with us.
Oh, you think I'm some kind of nut job? That I did something to her, me? What proof have you got?
I don't think this is gonna work, but I should back out and go with that then. No real proof.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
All right, Lugo, you have a good night. Thanks for joining us, and take care. Look at that smug son of a gum.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Yeah, why is he here at midnight?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
You just said, I guess you can. What a goomba. What a maroon. All right, Ask Next, you have a good night as well. Mortis, you think DS2 needs a remake the most? Bloodborne. Excuse me. Chadwick, Neo's multiplayer is great. Pop in, pop out, whatever you want. They have level scaling as well. Mortis, you're the mind.
Cole, let's get moving.
That a lot of DS2 mechanics were ahead of their time, except the bad ones. Find the game the most replayable of the FromSoft ones just due to how much they innovated. I have really mixed, mostly negative feelings about DS2. I feel like they were on the cusp of stuff, but they definitely needed way more time to cook and make it work. And I feel like if they just refined a little bit of the formula that was more present in the Legend of Zelda games, DS2 could have been a lot better.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Stella, did you miss anything in the last 15 minutes? Yes, so we went to the bar. I'm assuming that's about 15 minutes ago. We talked to the bartender, and he told us something that Cole didn't pick up on, but he said he was working the counter with the temp agency worker, and that is something that Cole didn't pay attention to. And I was like, wait a second, we had a temp bar worker at that other mission. And so that made me wonder if there's a connection. And so as we were talking to the guy, we got pretty good leads to come to this fruit market because that's where the victim went. And we talked to the teller here, but we also ran into him out behind the bar, and he was making a delivery to the bar of fruit because I can't remember what they said, limes for tequila or something, I don't remember. And these are the same crates that we saw stocked full of booze in the apartment. So we came here next to follow up on some leads, and we're doing that now.
So what are we hiding in here?
Uh-oh.
This thing needs a combination.
It's gonna have the necklace. Uh-oh, there's bloody clothes, brother! Ephesians, wives, submit to your husbands as to the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, as Christ is the head of the church, his body, of which he is the Savior. Why can't I go up to the necklace itself? That's annoying. The chain. I mean, it's all one thing, but... Brother, there are bloody clothes in the drawer. Cole, please. It's not no fruit juice stain.
We should go out afterwards.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. Must have seen it during the war. This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Just gonna lock us in.
Clem! God damn it, get after him, Cole.
Are you liquored up?
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
This dude is so trigger happy.
We should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy. Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do. Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect. Hit him! Clean this asshole off the road. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. Keep yourself up! Down!
Get out! Does this count before the police got
Show me your
him?
hands!
I didn't kill him. Galloway did. There's no way this dude wore a seatbelt. It was the 40s.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
It's got to be the temp bartender framing everybody.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor, lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Yep. Did they just steal the wine in that crate? They plead the fifth. Hey guys, I'm getting better at this game. Holy crap. This time I didn't even cheat. A real 5-star. Okay. Still missed one question though. I'm still pretty damn happy about that. Well, the thing is, Mortis, if they do remake Dark Souls 2 and they change things, it's going to piss people off. I don't think there's really any way to win, because if they make DS2 the way that it was, lol, and if they change things, I don't imagine that going over well.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do it then. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
Yeah, we'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads. How can we fail, Skip, with the Shadow leading the show? Who the fuck is the Shadow? Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming. You're sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
Mortis, then they need to get over it. FromSoft gamers? Ain't no way. The hot shoe slaying. The Clem should have had the other jewelry as well, so it wasn't him. Demon Souls remake.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short case. Ray Pinker will let us know in good time.
Did he say field stripping a cigarette? I don't think he said it that way. Let me look. I don't know if it's going to be in the log. Okay. You're sitting in the field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly they're looking down on you. Okay. You're right.
I want to stop him with one round.
The thing was, he was a really nice guy. I felt
Fine
lousy
morning
tolerating
indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to send there.
It's him, the cop from the newspapers.
No Country for Old Men.
I got a call back for that Universal Forest
Greetings
line.
from sunny California. When's it going to stop?
Yo. This game in the rain. That's a nice vibe. The black and white. Do I want to drive? How far away is this place? Oh snap, rain in California? I wonder if...
First a letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests on your record are giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows make it the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home runs. Sometimes you just gotta make first base.
He hit me. It doesn't last for a month. It never show up again for the rest of the year. That's actually one of the things that I really disliked about my time in California. Like, when it rained, it didn't rain heavily. It was always like slightly more than a drizzle. Kind of a buzzkill.
That guy there will lead us up.
But I rather enjoy the
I'm
rain.
steeling myself for what I'm about to see.
That'll just be another dead body, Porter. Get used to seeing them. They're the gig when you work in homicide, Phelps.
Things have changed. It's either pouring or clear. The sky is sunny now. Probably depends where you are.
Detectives?
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
Scene is secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Time of death?
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries?
Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
No drag marks. The killer was moving around, surveying the scene. Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Let's keeps making the notes. We need to ignore the C.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
The bag's gone.
Optimistic, Cole.
What do you mean optimistic?
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
I was going to say we found cigarettes at every crime scene, or the remnants of them, but It's the 40s.
No good to me.
No, I just haven't been talking, I guess. It's the money. Missing something here. All right, Mortis, you have a good night, though. And take care.
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
I was going to say, he sounds
Thank
like...
you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Frankenstein's monster.
Help me out.
I'd say call it in. R&I might have something could get us started.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks for your help.
Is it a Hooverville?
Goddamn captain's making me resubmit the paperwork.
Can you keep things under control until Pinker and Carruthers finish up?
Sure, Detective. We'll stay out of their way.
Let's go with the laundry services first.
You know the way. You can drive.
Thank you for...
No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written on them. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
Any ideas?
You remember that tag number? Ask the guy, see what he knows.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look. You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
At least the rain stopped. You can change back into those white bucks now. You wrote the number down on that dress, is it there?
Mrs. T. Terrellson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Does she shop anywhere else? No. Can't call anything in yet.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Figure it's better to get to know.
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
Okay. Figure it's better to get to know what's going on with the victim before just looking up random hobos. Doesn't look like anybody's home. Alright, so there is. He's got a boat. He's got a rope.
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
It's frayed. But why is there a projector right in front of it? Ava? Get in the boat, Shinji. The dog house. You know, we never found out what was going on with that wrought iron fence thing. No, it wouldn't be this either.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news. Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss. I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
it's
that...
procedure. You see to your girls.
They just walk away? What the hell?
here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Terrelson? Let him search. You got nothing to hide. You want to hear something funny, Terrelson? Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually rules him out as a suspect.
Circumstantial.
Need to check if she was a regular.
Haven't we been to Baron's bar? Either way, bars are showing up a lot in these.
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
Good question. Dude had a nice hat.
Seems irrelevant. Doesn't give me anything to go on.
What size shoe does this guy wear?
Baron's bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
Trying to see the chess table. Chess set. This is one of them annoying games to play.
Can I comfort my daughters now?
No, I'm looking at chess. Shut up.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
I doubt it.
Food for the Needy holiday collection drive starts this Saturday. Aw, canned stuff only.
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies. So she went out without her handbag? She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind. At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Maybe that's why there was no message. Kind of like check the laundry, see if there's dirty clothes. Extra muddy.
We could see if Pinker can match the impression to the crime scene.
Yo, how is everybody sized 8? Maybe that's size infinity. Maybe I read that wrong. Extra
Ours
wet.
was out in the rain last night.
Could have been doing both stuff, I guess.
What do you think?
Speak to the husband, Phelps. Get straight to the point. I say we've got the
For the
bad
record,
guy right
Mr.
here.
Tarleton, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. I paid the sitter and went to bed.
Why did you only report your wife
Fudge.
missing this morning?
I thought she would have called up last night from the bar.
He had a really good poker face.
Mr. Tarleton, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Spill it, Tarleton. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right. Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
Didn't he just tell us something else?
So when I call this Bobby Ross character and he tells me you're lying...
Look, what do I have to do to convince you that I stayed at the party?
The wet jacket, the muddy boots. I don't think that proves it, unfortunately.
You're off the hook. For now. You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. A bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Barron's Bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
%17.9% of players chose the correct answer after using an intuition point on this one. Holy crap. So I feel like if I didn't ask the community, it would not help me at all. Truth. How are we all wrong?
So you don't know
Brother.
anyone who would want her dead?
No, I don't.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Tarleton. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
How would I have been able to prove it?
In my experience, Mac, if you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life. We could break the husband's story right now. Call in, get some uniforms dispatched to check out his alibi.
Was I just bound to fail if I didn't do another part of the story first? What was I supposed to do?
Appreciate your time, sir.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thank you.
Maybe you can't solve some crimes? Well, the thing is, the intuition is supposed to get rid of a wrong answer. But I feel like doubt was my only viable option right then, so that does not make sense. I wonder if I could have pressed X even after it was gone.
I don't need this.
You're behind the wheel.
This guy must have escaped from the loony bin.
Very strange. Maybe he would have just squealed if I said lie. Wait, did I? I tried lie, didn't I? Maybe I didn't. Guess I could always back out. That'd be interesting if intuition lied to you. Maybe. There's a good point. But I think it says specifically that it gets rid of one. Guess it just does say remove an answer. I'll have to look. That'd be really funny if you could get rid of the right one. Like, no, you got to get good, son.
Boy, let's make it through better days.
Gents, drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Terrellson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're
The
saying it
hell?
was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
Didn't we? It was 9. Guess the dude could be lying. I'll go with truth.
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable.
What an upstanding barman. Holy crap.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
Kind of doubt it, but... Let's see what the intuition says. Careful use of intuition could lead to breakthroughs in interviews. 99.1% of players chose the correct answer after using the intuition point on this one. Who'd have guessed it? He lying. No. Truth.
The husband said she wanted to go dancing.
And she always wants to dance when she's been drinking. She was trying to talk some guys into taking her to one of the dance halls.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
Looks more unsure this time. I'm gonna go doubt.
likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, 2 creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other man?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Clough. We'll take it from here.
Hey, no problem.
This is Bates.
That's him.
LAPD, don't make me chase you, shitbird. Can't let the son of a bitch get away.
He is all around,
Go, Phelps, get after it. Come on, got a ride. Get in and drive.
Officer.
I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Who put that corner there?
Come on, Phelps, you're letting this lust get away from you.
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine. Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close. Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road.
Wait, I don't have a real car. I'm dead.
I'm showing you how it's done.
I'm screwed up. I can't get out. Fishing mailed. Hey, Global, how's it going? Yeah, I call my dog that all the time, actually, when he's being a jerk. Like he's trying to trip me when he's walking down the hall. Guys, just keep running. Intuition should lie to you sometimes. It's realistic.
I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
I ran into the damn same thing.
Come on, Phelps, you're letting this lust get away from you.
How does he turn that so quickly?
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine. He's showing you how it's done.
I suck. I suck. That's basically Disco Elysium. Heard good things about that, but not a fan of like the point and click adventures. Right, note to self, don't run into the tree.
Cole. I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands. I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine. Phelps, you gotta get me closer. Let's end this farce. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires. Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road. All right, you got me.
You're insured.
I've had enough.
Normal car game physics. Can't get past a small stick in the mud, but a light post is made out of cardboard.
I have a choice in this.
What a dumb son of a gum.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead, and your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your Salty had the same idea.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor Boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
I feel like he could be telling the truth there. Doubt.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault.
Uh-oh.
Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
Thought that dude was about to hit my car. Small trees are the bane of a GTA driving.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man. Thanks. So what next?
Teresa's trail leads right to this cabbie's back seat, Phelps. We need to find him.
Yeah, I was gonna say go to the cabbie first. Then the sailor, since he's being held. May as well go to the hobo camp, I guess.
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought. So wait for the next turning and go right.
Oops.
Car 11K, we have a response on your APB regarding yellow cab number 3591. The vehicle has been identified at a gas station. Now heading west on 7th Street.
All units, officer needs help.
Garage on 7th Street. Let's hit it, Phelps. The cab driver might tie this whole thing together.
I hope you're right.
Broadway. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
You see our taxi anywhere?
Are you liquored up?
Where's that cab got to now?
11K, yellow cab number 3591, sighted at the corner of Wilshire and Whitmer. Repeat, Wilshire and Whitmer, 11K.
Damn it. Oh, it just turned.
11K, further on your APB on yellow cab number 3591. Vehicle identified at Reggie's Cafe, heading north on Whitmer. KGPL clear.
LAPD, we're investigating a murder.
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Barron's Bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
It's a green dress. Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about her.
She was with this sailor, and he was all over her. She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Where did you drop him off?
It's at the Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30? Something like that.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Well, that's gonna ruin my day.
Imagine hers.
All units, officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. A 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
That taxi outfit is very cop-like. Wonder if that's going to come up.
Prices put a smile on your face. So call us now. Bradshaw 2215. Elysian Fields.
You
can respond to that? H-nah. That's the beat cop's
Looking
duty.
for a tall, disfigured man at the camp.
Could be difficult. Most bums look deformed to me.
Come on, Rusty. This isn't gothic fiction. Hobos are just like you or me. They're just men who've fallen on hard times.
You ain't much of a detective, Phelps, if you think a hobo's like me. Clue number 1, how do I smell?
Like
Of
booze.
alcohol and stale sweat. You know, I may be onto something here.
Very funny, Phelps.
It's pretty much exactly what I'd expect Galloway to smell like. Alcohol, booze, and sweat. All the other protagonists of the side quest, that's why I'm the last one. Now, it would be the real last one if I got sidetracked by all of those.
You're always bothered. I fought. You risked my life. I'm the one. Nobody cares about me. I took a
We're
bullet.
looking for a
Nobody cares
tall
about
man
me.
with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet.
The bum isn't here.
Look at these people.
We should follow the lead. These guys can wait.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
We've got Sailor Boy offering himself up on a plate back at Central. Let's go.
You go and do it. They live.
You got a problem, pal?
That's the cop. That seems like a decent guy.
2 peanuts are walking down
Is
the
this
street.
legal, officer?
One was assaulted.
You streak of piss?
How's that just been paid look about him?
Just been paid look.
Whoa! Easy!
Keep talking. Someday you'll say something intelligent.
The annoying thing is, I can't tell if Galloway is being Galloway or if the game is just being the game and telling me where to go next when I talk to him. Which is fine, I guess. It'll just be a little bit annoying if I waste time here. I do kind of wish the NPCs had more to say, but honestly, there is a lot of dialogue in this game to begin with, so it doesn't surprise me too much. Maybe that's good writing then. It kind of works.
That broad has socks in it for you.
Did I go in here?
My eggs were running.
Not sure this means much.
You can't do this.
That's disgusting. Didn't you ever hear of germs?
That's the guy from the paper. Solved that big case.
Can't we talk about this?
If olive oil comes from olives, where does baby oil come from? Isn't that the cop who caught the guy who was
Classic.
pretending to be dead?
The olive oil comes from olives. Where does baby oil come from? Alright, guess there's nothing here.
Are you liquored up?
Two peanuts were walking on the street. That broad has socks in her brassiere.
Whoa! Easy! You got a problem, pal?
That just went. Nope, okay.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
I think we're about done here.
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know?
If you can fake sincerity, you got it made. This guy must have escaped from the loony bin.
Maybe not. There's more.
An Englishman, an Irishman, and a Scotsman walk into a bar. Bartender looks up and says, "What is this, some kind of joke?"
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy who was pretending to be dead?
The guy who's pretending to be dead?
You can't do this! Hey, fuck you, asshole! I survived the war for this.
Phelps, leave him be.
How the hell did that happen?
Ooh, I wish I could afford that.
You look at this clown. Going to church doesn't make you a Christian any more than staying in the garage makes you a car. This guy's got a screw loose.
That's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop. Now that's an oxymoron for you.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked? I don't know who you're looking for, and I don't want to know.
Alright, guess there's nothing there.
You know the way. You can drive.
Central Police Station, 2:49 p.m.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it if you get that guy.
He's in interview 2.
Thanks. What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it. Come on, Phelps, on your bike.
Mouthpiece store strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Guy gave his Detectives wife a Phelps tap. and Said Galloway. all's fair in love. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble. That's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning. You went to Barron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrellson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
So I go with doubt or lie.
You're lying to me, Jessup. I think you weren't having much luck and you decided to take it out on Mrs. Terrellson.
That's not true. What makes you think I wanted to hurt her?
To hurt her? I don't really have... Let's go with doubt.
Sorry. My mistake.
Doubt.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
The cab driver said that you were getting pretty familiar with Teresa.
It's not how I'd put it.
Why this work? I feel like... Yeah, let's just go with doubt. Well... I feel like if I say truth, he could be just like, how would you put it? And then we'd get the answer. I guess I don't have reason to doubt that's not how he would put it. That's why I don't understand this system sometimes. I feel like I should say truth.
My CO is gonna kill me.
Yes, sir, indeed.
Tell the truth, Jessup. You were running out of time. You wanted to get laid and Teresa wouldn't come across. It made you crazy, so you strangled her with a piece of rope.
For Christ's sake, that's not true. I felt sorry for her. What proof do you have that I strangled her?
None. Okay.
Looks like I made a mistake.
And we can go with doubt.
So the last thing you wanted was her playing hard to get. Did that make you mad, sailor?
Yeah, it did. She knew what a guy's looking for. All broads do. Dancing comes second.
And what happened at the Crystal Ballroom?
Nothing. Not even a little hand relief. She had another couple of drinks. There was no fun left in her. Just poured her guts out to some bartender.
Bartender?
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrellson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
So you were defending Mrs. Terrellson's honor.
Damn it. I
Yeah, something like that.
Did not. I did truth. Hand holding so lewd? No, as a matter of fact, there was no hand holding. That was his problem.
Where did you go after the Crystal Ballroom?
I think the wind had gone out of her sails by then. She caught a cab and I caught a bus back to the base.
Wait, what bus would be running at 12:30?
We spoke to the cab driver. Tell us what really happened at the Crystal Ballroom.
I'd had enough. She was all upset about her husband bawling about her kids. She looked old. Left around closing, maybe 1:30. We got on a bus and she fell asleep on my shoulder.
Which bus?
An All-American, 249. I went past her place. She jumped off and I stayed on it downtown. After that, I caught another bus to San Pedro. The Indiana's down there. She's being scrapped.
And that was the last you saw of Teresa.
Yeah, that's right. We didn't say much. I think she was kind of embarrassed.
We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Can you put the guy in 2 in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective.
You're not allowed to fornicate
Got a
while
message
standing?
for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
What now? Drive all the way to San Pedro and check his locker?
Let's see if the bus story checks out.
There's a depot at 1660 Beverly Boulevard.
Not allowed to fornicate while standing. It might lead to dancing. They'll do the hobo because he's transient, whereas the bus place will always be there.
Can you drive to this one?
Three suspects in the can and 1 on the hoof. Still no hard evidence on any of them.
KGPL to car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown, Cole.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KGPL, could we have Lars Carrollson picked up?
11K, roger.
This one's a pretty interesting case. A lot of loose threads. Hobo Camp 305. Wait, we just walk in with the damn shotgun? What the hell?
LAPD. We'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far.
I need you to stay copacetic, Phelps. You need to hold out to the cavalry round.
How do we do that?
Like this.
What the hell?
Down, Phelps.
If you want your rightful share, we need to fight for it!
What, the Psycho Lewis?
Run for it!
What are you, joking? What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
Where did this dude come from? Bro, that was real messed up. He just murdered a dude because they looked at us
Gremlin's
funny.
over here, Phelps. Toss it, see what you find.
Probably nothing.
Missing morphine. Cops say goons fighting dope war. LAPD powerless to stop escalating violence.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack.
Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
We need your help, Jack.
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. For God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Holy hell, a character with the head on their shoulders. Love to see it.
Slow down.
Uh-oh.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin.
This could have been from the husband when he picked it up. Because there's, yeah, the cuts on it, I don't know.
Hey, that's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
I think that's it here.
I'm at a loss.
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it, see what you find.
So there's something else here. TT Terrelson, whatever. Therese Terrelson? But no, but she left her thing behind.
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
Or the Mars dance? Stars, jeez. That war must be cool as hell if it's a dope war, yeah, man.
That's disgusting. Didn't you ever hear
The dopest of wars.
What now?
Let's finish this. Back to the station.
Can't we talk about this?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. The husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same stick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession, and we can charge the bum with murder.
But there's the bar guy at the other place. The Crystal Ball. Wait, how come we haven't gone to the ballroom to ask what the hell the deal was? We never not do that. In Soivus.
Hey, there's such a thing as
I'm
soap,
gonna
you
get
know?
good and tight. Come.
And thank you, ma'am. You have a safe trip now. Where are you boys headed today?
LAPD. We're after the driver of All-American 249. Would have been around midnight onwards last night.
Just a minute. Frank Zeffirelli. He's your man.
Where can we find him?
Frank is out on the 7-4.
Can you tell us the route?
Hang on. I should have it mapped out here somewhere.
There's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop. There's an oxymoron for you.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just
We'll need to run the loop.
I don't need this. We're not going to drive the whole thing, are we?
Won't take long. We have a siren.
Let's go backwards.
He's the cop that arrested that movie producer. It's about time some of those They're untouchable.
The buses are too well parked. That could never fly today. Please don't make me actually do that.
All-American 7-4. Let's go get him.
Well, it doesn't say. Now does it?
This could be a long trip, Cole.
Or it could be a short one.
And here's me without my hip flask and only a pain in the ass for company.
Way to kick off the drive in high spirits, Rusty. Comments like that put me in just the right mood for some legwork.
Touchy.
You know what your problem is? You don't like hard work. This kind of rigorous search is what police work is all about. Discipline.
Save it, Phelps. You're just as bored as I am. That's the bus we're looking for. Ease in behind her and get her to the side of the road. That's the bus we're looking for. Ease in behind her and get her to the side of the road.
There's some kind of problem, buddy?
LAPD. We're investigating a murder. You had a sailor and a woman in a green dress on your bus late last night?
That's correct.
And the woman got off first, around 2 a.m.?
Yeah, that's right. And the sailor stayed on all the way to downtown.
Can you tell us where you let the woman off?
On California Street. To tell you the truth, she looked a little lost, like she got off on the wrong stop or something. I didn't like dropping her off near that hobo camp.
You've been a big help, Mr. Zeffirelli.
So Sailor Boy escaped by the seat of his bell-bottom trousers. He left the broad alive.
Left her by the hobo camp.
Which means he's as good as killed her.
We can't eliminate any of them, but the disfigured man should be our starting point.
I'm gonna call for some backup. These bows hate cops.
Already got him.
You can drive.
Central Police Station, 336.
We're going this way.
Did you know, Mr. Rhetorical? Well, you don't see that every day.
No good John with me, detective.
I want
Advice?
homicide. You know you made it if you can get that gas.
Help me out.
Come on. If Ackerman won't play ball, I'll rattle his teeth until he does.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Where were you around 2 a.m. last night?
At the camp.
You were up on the hill. You were seen during the day. We have a witness. We have evidence. Come clean with me, Ackerman, and I'll see what I can do for you.
I despise your pity. You have nothing that links me to this woman.
Why does he know it's a woman? Maybe we already... Well, I guess we have the rope.
You've got your orders.
What the hell?
You're supposed to string me up because of who I am and what I represent.
That pisses me off. How does that not work?
You gonna struggle with something, or can I go back to sleep? You left at midnight, correct?
How is that or the witness not enough? So I should have chosen doubt?
Are there nabbers without beauty in this city anymore?
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrelson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
Can you bring me the file?
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Yeah, are there any leads?
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrelson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
Did you know, Mr. Rhetorical?
You hate women, Ackerman?
More than you could ever imagine.
How much did you hate Mrs. Terrelson?
I ache to put my seed in them. Afterwards, I have no use for them.
Stuart Ackerman.
No.
I am charging
The
you
other
with the
dude
murder
doesn't-
of Teresa Terrelson.
No. Because the guy just sodomizes them with something else. Doesn't use the seed. He's not him. This is pissing me off.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Terrelson will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
Without horns, this part of the game also rubbed you wrong? Like, we didn't even go to the ballroom. This is just poor detective work. Yeah. Like, I don't mind there being a serial killer that's kind of getting away, but I would rather there just not be enough evidence to convict or something. Or just like, because we're able to choose to charge some people and not. It'd be nice to either get the choice to not charge anybody or send innocent people to jail, which is kind of a funny thing to say, but I mean, like, to get something wrong, and because it's a video game, you have the opportunity to write it and kind of show off some of the gravity of the seriousness of these types of allegations at times. I think it's just a bit of a miss for me, but nonetheless, I'm still enjoying the game. I'm getting into the groove of the gameplay loop, especially getting like the 5-star at the last mission, 4 stars this one. So, Chanuk, you want to watch G Gundam now? That's a hell of a non sequitur, yeah. That horn same, the false convictions are so frustrating. Like there's so many like very obvious things that they're overlooking that just kind of kills me. Also, one hell of a coincidence that everybody wears size 8s in LA. I wonder if that's the most common shoe size in general. Be cool to check that out. Hey, Ulfer, nice to see you. Unfortunately, this is kind of the end of the stream for tonight. Let's at least get the intro part of this out of the way, and then we'll close it out there. Infidelity's a brewing.
And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling. Don't walk away. Don't do me wrong. Don't leave me singing this torched song when I'm burning.
The studio secretary murder. Ulfer, you just got home from the vet. Your dog set up for half a minute today. How is that progress in general? I have no... what's the word? Not concept. Maybe that's it? Like, I have no concept for that kind of thing. I don't want to see the murderer. It's not helping me. It's Michael Myers.
Of course we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right,
It's about the same age. Yeah. All happenstance, I guess.
That broad got soft in the brassiere.
When he finished the surgery, he doesn't have any feelings for pains. Oh, at all?
This guy's got a screw loose.
So is half of a minute like good progress? No controls for the back part of his body at all, of course. Okay. Standing up for half a minute's probably pretty good. It's been how long since the surgery? Like a week and a half? 2 weeks? When his spine was injured, the ability to feel the pain is the last thing you lose. Oh, so it's been about a month now. Okay, I see. Well, okay, folks. I hate to leave the discussion there. Ulper, I hope the dog's progress continues to be progressive and everything works out for you as well. But we're going to go ahead and end the stream here for the night. We'll be going live again at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as per usual. So hopefully I will catch you all on the next one. And until then, take care, stay safe. Last Protagonist out.